What a week in football! From stunning last-minute goals to shocking upsets, the pitch was full of drama. We've got transfer rumors heating up, title races tightening, and stars breaking records across the leagues. Whether it's the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, or the Champions League, we're breaking down every big moment you need to know. Let's kick off this week's football roundup.
Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk remarked that some of the takes are ridiculous when discussing recent criticism of his team after their 6-run losing streak. That run ended on Saturday night at Anfield, when goals from Mohamed Salah and Ryan Gravenberch gave them a 2-0 win over Aston Villa and lifted them into third place in the Premier League table. Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk said, "Some of the takes are ridiculous," after his club ended their poor run of form with a 2-0 win over Aston Villa. Mohamed Salah and Ryan Gravenberch struck either side of halftime to end their run of 5 consecutive defeats on the domestic scene and move to third place in the Premier League. He said, "Even in good times, you have to still keep going and don't take your foot off the gas. What I've noticed over the last few weeks is that there's a lot of noise that you have no control over, and we have to deal with that as a team. Now it's time to start working. Never get too high or too low. We live in a world where everyone can have their own opinions on so many platforms, and they know better. We have to stay away from that and focus on the hard work we are doing." Chelsea returned to winning ways with a dominant 1-0 win against London rivals Tottenham Hotspur, as Joao Pedro netted the game's only goal. Enzo Maresca got the response he wanted after his side's 2-1 defeat at Sunderland last weekend. Alejandro Garnacho caused problems for the hosts all night and found Joao Pedro early on, but goalkeeper Guglielmo Vicario matched his effort. However, when Moises Caicedo won the ball from the home defenders, Joao Pedro made no mistake to net the winner. Goalkeeper Vicario kept Spurs in the match, denying Joao Pedro again before substitute Jamie Gittins blazed over a late chance. The win moved Chelsea level on points with Spurs inside the top 4. Meanwhile, Thomas Frank's side continued their run of winless Premier League matches at the London Stadium, dating back to the opening day of the season. Amad Diallo rescued a point as Manchester United kept their unbeaten run going following a 2-2 draw with Nottingham Forest. Encouraged by 3 successive league wins, United were full of confidence and dominated spells of the first half. The visitors got a controversial opener on 34 minutes, as a corner was awarded despite Nicolo Savona's appeals that he had kept the ball in. Forest failed to switch on from the resulting corner, and Casemiro headed his side into the lead. Sean Dyche got the halftime response he required with 2 goals inside as many minutes. Firstly, Morgan Gibbs-White headed home an equalizer, before Savona capitalized on a loose ball inside the box to fire Forest ahead. However, a moment of brilliance from Diallo secured United a point, with his volley from just outside the box flying in with 9 minutes remaining. Casemiro almost netted a winner in injury time, but was denied by Murillo's clearance off the line as the sides shared the points. Arsenal put in a dominant performance to win 2-0 over Burnley at Turf Moor, putting them 7 points clear at the top of the Premier League. The result also marked an extraordinary 7 consecutive clean sheets and 9 wins in a row in all competitions for Mikel Arteta's side. Victor Gyökeres opened the scoring in the opening 15 minutes from an Arsenal corner, as Gabriel headed the ball at the back post into the forward, who fired in from close range. Around 20 minutes later, the visitors produced a fantastic counterattack, which led to Leandro Trossard chipping in a ball to Declan Rice, who finished it off with a well-taken header. The visitors had several big chances in the first half, as Bukayo Saka came closest twice, as Martin Dubravka made good saves. The result also meant that the Gunners secured an impressive 7th consecutive clean sheet and 9th win in a row in all competitions. Kylian Mbappe's brace and a fine strike from Jude Bellingham helped La Liga leaders Real Madrid to a comprehensive win over Valencia, ahead of Tuesday's UEFA Champions League clash with Liverpool. Valencia were dominated from the opening minute, and Real could have been even further in front at halftime than their 3-goal advantage. Mbappe netted from the penalty spot, and then volleyed home Arda Güler's center, before spurning the chance for a hat-trick 2 minutes before the break, acquiescing to Vinicius Jr.'s request to take the kick, before watching the Brazilian's effort be saved by Julian Aguirrezabala. A minute later, Bellingham cut in from the left and curled an unstoppable low effort into the far corner. But this effort was trumped in the second half by Alvaro Carreras' rocket into the top corner, his first goal for Madrid. Xabi Alonso's side sit 7 points clear at the top of La Liga, while Valencia slipped to third bottom on goal difference. Cristiano Ronaldo is hurtling toward the magical figure of 1,000 career goals. And it seems a case of when, rather than if, the Portugal and Al Nassr forward takes his tally into 4 figures. Ronaldo is now at 950 goals, having tallied in Saturday's 2-0 win at Al Hazm. He signed a new 2-year contract with Saudi Pro League team Al Nassr in June, taking him to the end of the 2026-27 season with the Riyadh-based club. Only a lengthy injury could deny the 40-year-old his 1,000th goal during that period. But with Ronaldo still scoring at a rate of almost a goal per game for Al Nassr, we've crunched the numbers and can now predict that Ronaldo, injuries aside, will score his 1,000th goal before the end of 2026, with the former Manchester United, Real Madrid, and Juventus star most likely to do it in late November or early December of 2026. Subscribing takes just 1 second, but it means the world to me. Your support values my time and effort, and I'll truly appreciate it. Please, can you do it?